Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. This is Master Student, Professor of the University of Cosmic Intelligence Extended. And I have a presentation with some very, very deep points. It's a video, specific video by the god Dre OG that I'm looking for. And I'm missing about 15 minutes from my record time, so we push it. So we're gonna get this one started right here.
And they came on CDs and stuff, like he had it like press. I'm telling my age off, man. Let's get into it. Let's vibe out, y'all. You ever heard of Dragon Ball Z? Did you know that Dragon Ball Z is actually the story of the ascension of human consciousness? Did you know that those 7 Dragon Balls are actually an allegory for the 7 chakras? And when you collect all 7 Dragon Balls, you can summon the great dragon, Shen Ron. The great dragon is actually the snake energy. That is the Kundalini energy. Once you have all 7 chakras activated, you can channel that Kundalini energy. And you know that when they're going Super Saiyan and their hair starts to stand up, that's actually what is called a Kylo erection. So what's actually happening in Dragon Ball Z when they're channeling their chi or prana, they're channeling this through frisson. Chi is actually a low-frequency, high-concentrated form of infrared radiation. And this is why they have so many different color schemes in the Super Saiyan forms. Each one of these forms represents one of the chakras. Every Goku is a representation of the root chakra, that's why he's red. And as their energy increases, their color starts to change. As we have Super Saiyan here, the yellow solar plexus. Then there's other forms of Super Saiyan that have green aura, blue aura, violet aura, and then we have the purple aura. And that's why there's different colors, because this is an infrared radiation.
I can break that shit down too, in fact. I don't know if you're gonna break it all the way down, but basically, like you said, Super Saiyan would be solar plexus, Super Saiyan God with that rosy light color, but it's still like an auburn reddish light. So that would be sacral chakra. You feel me? And then you got your Broly, your heart chakra. Then you got blue, your throat chakra. Then you got indigo, your third eye, which would be the normal God of destruction. You feel me? Then you got ultra ego, which would be the ultraviolet crown chakra. You feel me? So that's facts. These are facts. I'm trying to find this one.
So I was showing us this stuff.
That's the Taoist alchemy diagram in there.
One platform, any website, unlimited creation.
It's the reason why I told y'all this.
Found it.
What AI is.
This video right here. Stop playing. Shout out to the guy Dre OG once again. Yeah. I know, you're liking this, your face all that. Forgive me. My tech is not as sophisticated as yours just yet. Oh yeah, this is a good one too. This is good one. Pay attention.
told you, that America is lying to us. Right? They're saying that they walked. Now they're telling you they walked from India and they walked from Pakistan. Now, if you look at the whole map of Tartary, this is India. This is East India.
These are east.
Pakistan. Right? So here is Bangladesh. That's a Bangladesh. So in this area, like I've been telling you, you keep it real. Hey, I'm like, that's a long ass walk. Like, I don't know if I want to be somewhere that bad. You feel me? Like, look at that, bro. That's a walk, y'all. I don't know about nobody else either that's been taking buses, not planes. They were driving, getting dropped off to America. Y'all need to wake up. And if you think I'm capping, it says Bangla right here, India, extra. So,
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, that's bedtime.
You went over your heads to realize that the geographical area that they're talking about is a lot. The wall is just to confuse you and try to keep you locked into the lies that they've been telling you ever since you were. Now you know why they keep sending your jobs to India and China. Because they're right on the floor.
When the president is pushing for a golden dome,
Yeah, you know about that golden dome too. That's that bullshit. You feel me? Oh, look, we can break that down right quick. All right, so the golden dome is basically to trap us. You feel me? And stop us from receiving the downloads and the motherfucking upgrades from the solar coronas, mass ejections. You feel me? So, so it's said that's why, you know, they really so much in fear of who really on their way. You know what I'm saying? I just learned that it's not even who we think it is, but they still on our side. You feel me? So hey, that's why I'm doing this video right here. So yeah, they cheating, bro. They out there cheating. They out here trying to trick everybody and make everybody think some shit that it really ain't. You feel me?
Now, we're going to skip the introduction and get straight into it. Trump is trying to build a golden dome.
Peace to the goddess, the messenger.
Now, let's get deep. The Anunnaki needed gold to repair their atmosphere because why? Their atmosphere was dying. And what happens to an atmosphere that is becoming depleted and is starting to what they call die? It becomes unstable. Now, remember when I told y'all that our atmosphere is shifting?
Like the man who fell to earth, y'all.
Which means that the electromagnetic field is changing and the atmosphere is charging up. And what plays a role in that? The sun. And when the atmosphere becomes unstable, those who do not have the mark of the beast, which is carbon, will become eliminated. Because the sun is going to take out many, and I mean many. There will be deaths on top of deaths. History is starting to repeat itself because Trump is doing what the Anunnaki did before. Y'all think that the Anunnaki has left. The Anunnaki has always been here. This is why they're trying to pull what they did before on their last planet, or what they call planet, Nibiru. They needed go because the atmosphere was becoming unstable. And when that happens, shit heat up. Means that they couldn't withstand the sun. But y'all can keep thinking y'all are in it. Let's go. What does gold do? It reflects, which means that we, which the carbon beings, the chosen ones, will not be able to receive the full sun or the full moon because they're going to have us inside of the dome, which is going to cause all type of mental illnesses and sicknesses because we need the sun and the moon.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they want to block out the sun or dim the sun because the sun is killing them, which is your earthly creation.
Facts.
Your Gentiles and Christians. And they are against the race, against the sun, and us.
And the race against the sun.
And they're trying to stop us from getting our powers back and trying to stop or save the little bit of atmosphere that they have by creating this dome, this golden dome. As they see that our atmosphere is starting to become unstable, just like how it did on your moon. So they're trying to create this dome, golden
Makes
dome.
sense, boy. They try to make us think
It fully take effect.
they was, you know what I'm
By
saying?
trapping us in here, stopping us
We
from
may have
seeing
a
the
blood,
sun and the full moon,
but
from us getting our activation.
better pay
They
attention.
think they slick.
You feel me?
This
So
is why
basically,
Trump stated that.
you know, uh, it's like the bloodline. We may stem from the bloodline, like may be made in their image. You know what I'm saying? But the way it's looking is that those that go world to world, and you know what I'm saying, when they get to that world, they decimate the planet to the point where the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, is weakened enough to where, you know, you had a sun going into mass supernova, almost supernova, but mass ejections. You know what I mean? So, um, that shit get deep. Like, so you know, I guess they don't try. I don't know. See, I guess because we didn't expose the underground cities, we know that they don't try to go there. So it's like they kind of gotta have a plan B. So the dome, you feel me? Like the dome come into play. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because if they really pull that shit off, we gonna have to have him from the outside. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like us as a nation, we still look down on even by the other races. You know what I'm saying? People that I feel like should be helping us. You know what I'm saying? Because they in jeopardy too. So that shit get deep, man. Like, but yeah, so basically, the Anunnaki, it seemed like is the ones that went against the Galactic Federation, which are the agreeables that serve the light, that serve the highest and the most high. You feel me? And those Anunnaki are the reason why we even really got that knowledge, which not only the knowledge, but the genetical, what you want to say, the genetical head start. You see what I'm saying? And biochemistry, what you want to say. Like, that shit deep. Mm, that shit deep. Yo, keep it rolling, but yeah. So, they as yeah, they basically the disagreeables, you know what I'm saying? The same beings that's in league with the black nobility and the current powers that be. You know what I'm saying? The shadow government and all that. You feel me? They all want. You feel me? They all serve. You feel me? The one below all type shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy because that's what you want to say, the manifestation of one who know the mysteries, but chose to use it for negative purposes, which locked them in a state of stagnation or, set them on a path of darkness. You see what I'm saying? So that shit just deep, man.
He got 3 years, and it should be created within the 3 years. But they might not make it to 3 years.
That's why it's imperative to stay prayed up and
you feel me? Charged up in the electromagnetic field.
Stay positive.
Which means, I said this before, it's gonna come a time when you
understand the purpose of praying, you feel, and direct it inwards. You get better results. You get closer to spiritual goals, spiritual enlightenment.
That means that it gets higher and higher and higher. But for them, that higher and higher kills them because they don't have carbon or what you would call a filter, which is the pineal gland to filter out that radiation. And they don't have the internal thermometer, which is carbon, which means that you're going to have spontaneous combustions and people frying like vampires in front of the sun and getting burned up rapidly at a fast pace.
For sure.
Everybody keep talking about, the Anunnaki coming. What y'all gotta understand is the Anunnaki is already here. They are in disguise. Where you think they get the
Pleiadians and reptilians,
a lot of them,
the black nobility, and
but
the fucking
they're
secret
not.
societies of the world.
They are melanated people.
Which is fucking crazy.
Okay?
That's a decent one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, y'all don't understand. Y'all ain't nothing but food to these people.
This is why they're trying to repeat what
To
happened
these beings, these deities, these gods. Because they God. Like, we titans, we chaos beings. You see what I'm saying?
So whoever they saying that's coming in,
we are primordial.
Coming, no, it's not the Anunnaki. It is the
They
Titans, which is our sisters and brothers.
That's why our bloodline is so powerful.
So this dome that they're creating that's going to have weapons on it or whatnot, they're trying to stop them from coming in to help us.
Most genetically DNA derived from our
so
DNA
are to try to keep them from getting in and to try to stop us from getting activated. So the Anunnaki ain't coming nowhere. They already here. The ones that is coming is the Titans. Why do you think the Anunnaki came over here across the ice wall looking for gold? Who has the gold? We have the gold, which is the carbon beings. This is why we must go through the magnum opus to change the 7 base metals into gold. That's your
real alchemy, spiritual alchemy.
If
Stop
they
playing.
were us, why do they need to come over here and get our gold? The gold is you. And it also stated that the ministry, which is the period
Peace reflection
of the divine feminine, they call it the gold because it secretes the same things that the pineal and the...
That's another thing I wanted to really touch on. When you say feminine. Now, feminine, not only come from the highest realm, but is also the originator. You see what I'm saying? So when you think about the origins and creations of consciousness in the cosmos, you know what I'm saying? The original consciousness was masculine. I mean, feminine and masculine, but when masculine came in, it was a me. You see what I'm saying? So to mask in my mind, right? And this came to me through spirit and cosmic download. You feel me? Masculine is what do you call it? Tundra, because not a abbreviation, it's more like tundra. Like masking the line to the 9, which would be the feminine. You see what I'm saying? So us as protectors and providers, you see what I'm saying? It play into the word masculine as well. So it's wordplay, knowing your words and all that shit. And that's just, you feel me, masculine, because if masculine came after feminine, and the cosmic reasoning behind why is that word. You see what I'm saying? It just came to me, you feel me? Like, a few days ago, but that's my decoding of it when it comes to cosmic understanding. So I just want to put that up.
Which help them retire states of consciousness. This is what the Anunnaki
Master that AWAKEN,
eventually
which will be the first sacred flower, the goddess, which is the grand Anunnaki.
because we already possess the power to retire states
Without unity, we cannot become complete.
which is the highly advanced technology. But y'all can keep calling yourself an Anunnaki. If the Anunnaki was the original true ancient ones, why envy our gold? Why did he come over here and take our carbon? The gold is a carbon lens, and we use it to retire states of consciousness. We don't have to know. We have to know what's
Yeah.
keep calling yourself which is based on they are called a source, which is the demons. You are your dark lords or your chaos beings. Demon is just another word for karma. Demon means the other spirit. I used to call it Korea. And based off of the Hinduism, the demons are the supreme ones, which is the king's beings. And the gods was the lesser demons. So technically, we ain't the gods. It just but when you found out that God is the lesser demons,
Oh, boy, careful. Careful, boy.
was given the talisman.
Sorry, son.
She was given the supreme authority over the gods, which was the Anunnaki. Tiamat created these demons or monstrous beings, which is your titans, which is us. To bring them to the Anunnaki. With them. And King was considered as the lead or the head of the army. The Anunnaki is our enemies. And the great mother created us to go to war.
Remind you of the enemy.
Protect her. She created
Great
a
mother.
negative, so she had to create a positive.
See your
The
mom.
Titans, which is what they call the demons, or the monstrous demons, or the positive categories. The demons are what you would call the chaos beings, which is us, which is your Titans or your Typhonian, Draconian people. That is here on a rescue mission to rescue the great man. And this is what we must awaken. We are the dark lords and the chaos beings, which is the chaos. We are not the Anunnaki are your enemies. If the spirit trying to create the golden dome to save the atmosphere here so that they can stay. But we need the atmosphere to compensate because that's what gives us our power. So understand they're trying to repeat history by creating another golden dome like how they did on the because once this atmosphere becomes unstable, it is game over.
You gotta rescue her.
You wanna know what's crazy about that? Like,
That's what they trying to
I
do.
don't want to
They're
hide
trying to take it from us
consciousness.
to
If I
destroy
gotta
it.
do that, you feel me? Like that shit blew my mind. Like, and on top of that, if they watching, that shit is pathetic. And y'all nasty as hell. And we need to fight. We need to go at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You doing that? I'm just out with y'all. I'm not with the game. I'm right here where I'm at. I don't need to.
Rectangle. Shapes.
You feel me?
Shapes.
Blew my mind. But
Shapes. No shape.
Are we nervous about presenting in front of the entire team today?
What you're about to see may be difficult to watch. It's a real accident caught up on tape.
the scales of justice, right? So,
question, baby. How do you choose the right mattress?
Another time, this next piece is from the God Be There. And very intelligent brother right here. Very intelligent brother. I respect him. I appreciate everything he's doing. He put me on the whole
Now
level.
this is where we get into the metaphysical segment of the presentation, right?
God.
Because this process is all about leveling up. The planet is going through a planetary shift. You got these new energies that hit the planet, so you got to level up and harmonize with the frequencies of the planet, right? That's the only way you can be balanced and harmonize with the ascension process. We'll get straight to the presentation. And if you're new to this channel, hit that like button. Share this video for anybody who's going through anything that's basically, subjugating their energy to where, puts them in a state of stagnation, right? Because everything that you want is on the other side of fear. Fear is a manifestation blocker also, right? Everything that you want is on the other side of fear. That's why your last name level up, because you're in a state of fear, right? So you have to get back your life. Your
That's why I'm
legacy,
doing this to break water.
right? And a lot of us have an encryption on our life. And the reason that is because we don't have an imagination. Because this system
I'm an
itself
artist,
is
so.
one,
And it's
talk about the energy of the matrix. A lot of people are not tapped into their magic. The magic is acclimated to your imagination. So you have to get your imagination back, because that's going to be the precursor to manifestation. So when you're able to get your life back, what happens is, this is where you cultivate these energies of being able to manifest, being able to visualize whatever that you're trying to, tackle, whatever goals that you're basically trying to, administer in your life. So one thing you gotta understand about the pentagrammaton. The pentagrammaton operates under the threefold flame of the soul. The threefold flame of the soul is sulfur, salt, and mercury. Now, one thing you gotta understand about mercury is a noble gas, and that noble gas is acclimated to the heart chakra, which is the hulu skull, right? So you have to be balanced, soul, body, and spirit. That's the only way you're gonna level up in the simulation, right? Because it's gonna create a potential heat drop. We're gonna get into that. Because the Merkaba activation in the system is actually how you keep the matrix, right? Because one thing you gotta understand, you can't have an emotional connection to anything that's connected to the physical, right? Such as people, places, and possessions. Because that's going to put you in a state of reincarnation, your emotional connection. So you have to use your emotions as a catalyst to the point where it puts you in a state of evolution. Meaning that you're using it as a navigation, right? As I was telling you, the same shit that makes you upset eventually is going to make you happy. And the same shit that makes you happy is eventually going to make you upset. So you got to be content. So you got to be content with everything that's going on in your life while being in the state of evolution. Because like I said, the four elements of the soul, which is thinking, reasoning, understanding, and willpower. Right? Your willpower is going to get up and do something that's going to reasoning. Meaning that you have the ability to comprehend and understand and reason with,
What are you doing? You playing with your son?
The thinking process takes place when this is where you tap into being able to understand everything, such as the dietary system, understanding theology. Because some people think that leveling up is all about material. You got to be connected to the energy of the sun. Like I said, you got to use the matrix in order to get out. So, that's why I'm saying that, like I said, you can see my space, right? Keep it nice and clean. Because body, gematria body, magnetic body, the solar body. The solar body is the highest frequency, which is authenticity, right? So the Zohar body is activated when you turn on the four basic elements of the soul. You cannot be turned on to keep this matrix system if you don't have these four elements, right?
Yes. Thinking, reasoning, understanding, willpower.
It's so low. It's so low. People rather twerk than read. People rather go out than read. The four basic elements of the soul is connected to the tetrahedron, which is the sigil of Tahuti, the sigil of Thoth, which is basically the Merkaba, right? The dualistic energies of the masculine and the feminine that works in synergy like a centripetal and a centrifugal forces of nature. They have to come together. They have to come together. Because you cannot have a community unless you got unity. And when you have unity, you have autonomy. And when you have autonomy, that's when you build sustainable civilization, right? So for your children. So when you look out for yourself, that's when the universe is going to be able to look out for everybody who's following your lead. But the lead in itself is, connected to a form of unity consciousness. There is no leader. There is no messianic figure. So that's why the chosen ones, for the cultivation process of the 144,000, we have to all come together because it creates a Merkaba, right? It creates a Merkaba. So the spirit of Melchizedek is the Zohar body, but you can only activate it by way of the four basic elements of the soul.
I'm trying to get y'all to the meditation, but bro,
which is basically
right
in
now.
alignment with self-realization. So self-realization, like I said, if you keep ducking and dodging your trauma, it's going to create a form of dark psychology, which is psychological external stimuli. These are learned behavior patterns in the brain that subjugated you as a child. So you have to rewire your neurotransmitters, right? And the best way to do that is working out, because when we work out, that enhances the brain function. In the brain, the electromagnetic energy of the brain is teleconnected to the heart, which is the willpower. That's how you tap back into the inner child, right? Your inner child is connected to your imagination. So you got to get your imagination back. You got to get your light back. Because all these energies around you in this matrix system, in the material world, is here to suck up your energies, here to steal your light. You got to get your light back. You got to turn on that flame, right? That's the only way you're going to get to the next level. Now I'm going to show you guys a video for a second. This is what self-realization looks like.
So,
Everybody.
now I got everything set up. We'll get into this 3-minute meditation. In honor of the God, Rashad Jamal. I love you. Miss you, brother. See you. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet God.